Hello everyone, I am here to share a journal with you. This one is a hardcover journal. It is a 3 signature chunky monkey, and I used some cardstock that Trina gave me, and I just covered up the sewing of the spine with that so you can't see the sewing. Sewed all around the cover front. And just did some layering with some Tim Holtz ladies and some cheesecloth, some fabric, and a fabric flower I've made out of some vintage stuff, vintage linens. And yeah, just sewed some buttons, and she is a fatty. And I am just going to flip through this with you really quick because I am exhausted already. And this one, I just used a bunch of stuff out of my stash, some Artie Mays, and some Tsunami Rose, some Dreams Etc., some just random pieces I had. And the inside is also some cardstock that Trina gave me. Oh, and I put book corners on here. And let's see, I made a little pocket here. The old, oh, what is the name of that? The old design shop, I think is called, is where I got that. And that is Artie Mays. And this is just a little vellum ticket that I found in my stash. Stamped Dream on this piece of fabric right there. I can't speak for some reason. I am tired and exhausted, but did some fabric tabs on here and some lace. And let's just flip through really quick. A little tuck spot right here, which I sewed around, and I just made a little tuck spot for her in these flowers right there. She can be moved about the book wherever she wants. And most of these are backed with coffee dyed paper and sewn. Some old school paper. Daphne's Diary magazine. Tsunami Rose. And this is just a little doily I pinned a tag on and tucked these two. Tim Holtz and the Old Design Shop, I believe. And in the bag, another sewn tag. And this one, I love that, so pretty. Whoopsie. And over here is a little tuck spot and a little flower that I crocheted before my hands went to where I cannot do it now at whole right at the moment. And let's see, Edith Holden book page. A little tuck spot right there that I did some layering on. I think it's so cute. So cute. And this is just backed with coffee dyed paper. And a little snippet side tuck I did some layering on. Ephemeris Vintage Garden, I think that one is. The middle of the signature. Another coffee dyed back tag. And this is just a little tag I had in my stash. Okay, sorry about that. I had to let my dog in. It never fails. Either the phone's ringing or dogs are going off. This is a little tag that Trina made me, and I just stuck this in here. Oh, come on. I think that's so cute. There we go. Another tag, another bag, sorry. And I got these two inside. A little fabric flip up. Another little tuck spot with another flower that I made. I love those flowers. They're so cute. And I sewed around that pocket. I put Artie Mae's tag inside. And then this one is Tsunami Rose. That is the first signature. Then there's a doily, another little tag out of my stash. And this is a just coffee dyed paper folded like an envelope and a Tsunami Rose. And I just tuck that in there like that. This journal has a ton of journaling space. A little coffee dyed glassine bag with this little cute tag, coffee dyed tag. And I just backed her with some music paper and sewed around her. I think she's so cute. And a postcard. And then this backed with coffee dyed paper. And this one has this big old card behind it. And this one inside it. And this is a little snippet I made, which I love. And then these two. Those strings are just a bit long. Oh, there is long strings on there. Good grief, get off there. And I just tucked this inside there. Some vintage music paper. These ladies are a tuck spot for these two tags. And over here, this butterfly is a tuck spot for these two. A little flip out, and that little tag's just on there with a little tiny tin paper clip. And here is a coffee dyed glassine envelope with, I sewed around her and backed her with vintage lace and music paper. And then these two, this one in there. And over here is another little snippet tuck spot, which I love. And then these two. 3, can't count. This was out of my stash. I think that is Tsunami Rose, as well as this. And this one. And this is just a floating little envelope that I made out of the cut off paper and put this one inside. And put that little snippet on there. She can glue it down the book wherever she wants, or not. Just leave it floating. Another one of my little snippets. I love that one. So pretty. With these two sewn tags. And here we have these ones, and an old Yahtzee. Another one of those little flowers that I made. And then these two. These are pulled in. And over here is just a altered guest check with a tuck spot in the front where I put this vintage tag looking tag, and then this one behind it. Tim Holtz tuck spot with this one's backed, and then a little tag, and I just tucked him in there. He's hiding in there. I think that's so cute. So cute. And another little snippet. And a tag. And then these two. This one goes inside the bag, and this is a tuck spot behind here as well. And then this one. Just an altered tag I made. And that is just a little... I painted that bag, or that little bag, glassine bag. Painted it gold, just playing around. Another little snippet. And then these two. Come on. And another one of my cute little flowers I made. And these ones. And look at that. So pretty. And in the back, I just made this little tuck spot out of dictionary page and put this one and then this one. Just like that. And that is this little lovely lady. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are, thank you very much. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.